Hey guys, let's talk about your choice novel project. This project will be the project that you complete on your New York Times bestseller that you've been reading for about a month now. Make sure that your book is fiction. I tried to check this, but if you changed, make sure that you're doing a fiction book. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to complete this project. All right, so let's talk about the project. Your project must be typed in 12-point font, 1-inch margins, double space. Note page numbers where information can be found in the text using the correct MLA parenthetical citation. Each page should be consecutively numbered using correct MLA pagination. Please create a cover page for your project listing your name, the author and title of the book you have chosen, and a table of contents. All right, so look at this boldface statement right here. You will complete one of the assignments listed in each row below. So row 1 is knowledge, and there are 3 options. You're going to choose one of those. You're not going to do all 3. So you can either talk about the significance of the title, identify and describe the meaning of your book's title in 100 to 150 words, or you could describe the genre and setting, time and place of your book in 100 to 150 words, explain its importance to the narrative, or you can create a plot diagram for your book, identify all the key parts. You have to have 10 pieces of rising action and 4 pieces of falling action. I know you've done plot diagrams before in middle school, so if it's been a while, you can Google that and review that. Row number 2 is comprehension. Again, you have 3 choices. You will not do 1, 2, and 3. You will choose 1, choose 2, or choose 3. So number 1, you could write a summary of your book in 300 to 500 words, focusing on the key events of the story. You can explain the main conflict in the book, giving examples of how the conflict shows up in the story and how it is resolved, 300 to 500 words. Or for your third choice, you can copy 10 of your favorite phrases, sentences from the book, and explain the significance of each quote in 300 to 500 words. Row 3, application. It does say no choice, but there is some choice within the creative project. I want you to do something creative to show your understanding of your book. You could make a movie poster, do a music video, write an alternate ending, do a graphic novel depiction of a scene, create a soundtrack, write original poems. But if it's something not on this list and you want to do it, that's fine. But you need to get your idea approved by me. The creative project needs to show off your skills and display a depth of understanding about the book character or theme. You also must create a 300 to 500 word explanation of what you created, why you created it, and how it is appropriate to your novel selection. Row number 4 is analysis. Again, you're back to your 3 choices. You can write an analysis of the main character, you could relate the book to the human experience, or you could choose another book or movie with a similar conflict and in 300 to 500 words compare and contrast the book to your new choice. Okay, so that's analysis. Row 5, synthesis. Again, 3 choices. Number 1, you can make up a total of 20 questions for your novel, 5 true-false questions, 5 multiple choice, 5 matching, and 5 open-ended questions about your book. You do need to create an answer key on a separate piece of paper, and you need to include the answers for the open-ended questions in the proper format. Number 2, you could choose a controversial issue from the text and take a stand on one side of the issue. Write a 300 to 500 word paper discussing your reasons for agreeing or disagreeing with the decision a character made in the novel regarding this issue. Or number 3, you can title 2 columns with opposite words: hate, love, peace, violence, power, submission, honesty, deceit, etc. You list 5 elements from the novel, characters' actions, words, plot development, symbols that fit each of the descriptive words. Write a 300 to 500 word explaining your list. And then row 6, evaluation. Again, there's no choice with this one. You must find and include. A lot of students do forget the including. You have to copy and paste these into your document. 2 professional published reviews of the book with MLA documentation. That's why I had you choose a New York Times bestseller. There will be professional published reviews out there. In 300 to 500 words, write your own review of the book. Would you recommend the book? Why or why not? Would you have changed any element of the story? And you have a list here. Here are some resources you might need for this project. Here's the Time 100 Great Novels list for review, the New York Times Sunday Book Review, the New York Review of Books, the London Review of Books, the Los Angeles Times Book Reviews, Guardian Book Reviews, reviewsofbooks.com for links to published book reviews, easybib.com to help you with your review citations. And then if you need office.org, if you need, but you can probably just use Google Docs. Okay, so this project is going to be due on October the 8th. I wanted to have it due before fall break so that you can enjoy your fall break and I'll have time to grade papers. So, and I have to have it before the end of the 9 weeks. And when we come back from fall break, we only have 2 days the week we come back, and then 4 days, and that's the week that everybody comes back together. So I wanted to get these in before that end of the 9 weeks. So you have about another week to finish reading up your book, and then that will give you a week to work on this project. It's not a lot. I mean, it seems like a lot. It's not a hard project. It's just going to be time consuming if you wait until the last minute. If you chop it down and do 1 or 2 sections a day, you won't have any problems with this. Okay? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.